The Legend of Janthu, Ravana's most loyal warrior. Chapter 5. The First Test of Power. Janthu stood at the helm of Lanka's grand army, his golden armor gleaming under the blood-red sky of dawn. Thousands of warriors gathered before him, their weapons sharp, their spirits burning with the promise of conquest. For the first time, he was not just a soldier, he was their commander, entrusted with the power to lead them into battle. His hands tightened around the hilt of his sword, now infused with the flames he had mastered. His cloak billowed behind him as the ocean winds howled across the shore. Today, he would prove his worth not just to King Ravana, but to himself. Their first conquest lay before them, a powerful kingdom across the sea that had defied Lanka's rule for generations. It was a land of towering fortresses and skilled warriors, a worthy challenge for Janthu's newfound might. Standing at the edge of the fleet, he watched as Lanka's massive ships, adorned with golden demon insignias, sliced through the waves, their sails filled with Ravana's divine blessing. The sky darkened, storm clouds gathered, summoned by the magician's lingering magic within him. Lightning crackled through the heavens, illuminating the vast enemy stronghold in the distance. It was time. Janthu turned to his soldiers. Today, we fight not just for glory, but for Lanka's future. We are warriors of the mighty Ravana. We are the fire that will consume those who stand against us. His voice carried over the roaring winds, igniting the battle spirit of every man in the ranks. A thunderous cheer erupted from the army, their weapons raised high. Drums pounded, horns blared, and the ships crashed onto the enemy shores with an earth-shaking impact. The battle had begun. Janthu leaped from the ship, landing amidst enemy ranks with a force that sent shock waves through the ground. His blade ignited with searing flames as he carved through enemy warriors with swift, deadly precision. The fire surged at his command, spreading like a living beast, engulfing siege weapons and enemy defenses. But the enemy was not without strength. Their general, a towering warrior clad in obsidian armor, met Janthu on the battlefield. He wielded a war hammer infused with runes of power, and with one mighty swing he shattered the ground beneath them. Janthu barely evaded the attack, rolling to the side as the earth split open. The two warriors clashed, their blows sending shock waves across the battlefield. Janthu's flames met the general's dark magic in a dance of destruction. The battle was fierce, each strike a test of will, each moment a contest of power. Janthu could feel the shadows within him whispering, urging him to use their full strength. In a final decisive move, he embraced both his fire and shadow magic. Disappearing into the darkness, he reappeared behind the general, his blade wreathed in black flames. With a single, powerful strike, he ended the battle. The enemy forces, witnessing the fall of their leader, dropped their weapons in surrender. The battlefield fell silent, the smell of fire and steel hanging heavy in the air. Janthu stood victorious, his breath heavy, but his spirit unwavering. As the sun broke through the storm clouds, Ravana's banner was raised above the conquered city. The first victory under Janthu's command had been won, but he knew this was only the beginning. Greater battles awaited, and with them, greater challenges. Janthu turned his gaze to the horizon. The path ahead was one of war, of conquest, but was it truly his destiny? The question lingered in his mind as he led his men forward, deeper into the storm of fate.